Hi, you guys. Okay, so I just posted a video recently of Envy's Eve in the color Platinum Shadow. Um, I changed my camera placement and moved my lighting just to try something different, to give her a different view. And even I knew after I watched it back, I was like, I hope that's okay. So I posted it. Well, right away, I got a message that she felt like she couldn't really see the hair. I was too far away, just a few things. So I told her that I would probably do a little remake, and that's what I'm going to do right now. I understand that if I show them up close, maybe it's a little easier to see. So let's just do that real fast, okay? You can still watch that other video because I thought, I had some good information in there. It's just we'll do this close up with this piece so that you can get a good look at it. Okay, here she is. Envy's Eve in Platinum Shadow. Beautiful, very low density piece. Let me put her on. Okay. The cap fits really, really well for my very average measurements. This lady in particular, hi, if you're out there watching, hello. I hope this is gonna help. Said she couldn't see the lace front, and I could see that. I could see in the video that, you couldn't really see it. So let's do it like this. Okay, first here she is. Little sleek, low density piece. Okay, here's this lace front. It's a great lace front. I talked about in that video, and you might can see it here, how I was having a little trouble getting the lace to lay flat against my head on both corners, right where the lace ends. So the lace ends right here on both sides. Most of the time when we put our wigs on, that lace will just grip and lay down right to your head. But it doesn't always. Sometimes you have to work with them just a little tiny bit. And I explained in the video that I would just take my It Stays and just put it right here and just secure that lace down to my forehead, which I'm going to do anyway. When I wear a lace front wig, generally, and honestly, mostly, I will put that It Stays on to secure the lace to my head. So the fact that this just lifts up just a little bit, it's not an issue. You just have to put that It Stays on there, like I said, and it'll just hold it down. So I will drop a link down in the description of this video for that It Stays. It's fairly inexpensive. If you don't know what I'm talking about, and that way you can check that out. So, I also mentioned that my measurements are very average. I have a 22-inch circumference. I'm 8 inches from here to here. Maybe, because I've got room. That looked funny. I've got room in this cap. Maybe this cap would just better fit someone that has a larger circumference than me. And then that may not be an issue. But just for me, that's what it's doing. And I just want to tell you guys every single thing that I see, and that doesn't mean that if you order this piece, yours will do the same thing. Sometimes you just get a kind of one-off that'll do it and the rest of them don't. And that may be what happened here. But like I said, I just wanted to mention that. Okay, so I'm really impressed with the rooting and the knotting on this dark color. A lot of times when we have these darker roots, especially up against these light platinum colors, you'll be able to see that dark knotting. This one in particular is Fantastic. Can you see that? Here. Look at that. Really good job. I have another piece by Envy in this color, and it's the same way. So they just did an excellent job on that knotting at that lace front. I also, these are just things I really like about this piece. I also like the rooting up against this platinum. I hope you can see that it's kind of a, you know, it's lighter brown. It's not black. It's not a black rooting almost up against this platinum. And also, I'll tell you something else that I'm liking in particular. I know on most of our pieces, we like it when the light fibers are brought right up to the front on this lace to kind of make it all blend in. This one, I think you can see, it's, you know, they just didn't overdo it with highlights here of the lighter color. To me, that looks extremely natural. That's what my hair would do if the roots were growing out. You know, it would just look like this. And then here would be the color. If I'm explaining that right, but I think you know what I'm talking about. But it does have just enough blending that it just looks very natural. So, yes, if you can't tell, I love this one. This is just done so well. So I also talked about, this is the lowest density piece that in my 1.5 years of wearing wigs that I've ever had on my head. This is the lowest density. I mean, there is just not much hair here. Now, I did play around with it in the back because I want to make sure the wefts aren't going to show, but I don't think it's going to be an issue now. If you're outside in some crazy winds, I mean the crazy kind, you might have to worry about it, but for the most part, no. I think we'll be just fine. Oh, I love this piece. Okay, here's one last thing that I'm loving. Do you see the fibers, how I got a little frizzy, not frizzy, I don't know what to call it, little flyaways, little, you know, it just doesn't look perfect. And I mean perfect in the sense of look fake, you know, it's just, this is what real hair would do, you know, it would have a little flyaways and, you know, just not be perfectly intact. I've been playing with this one. I moved the part over. It's a left-hand part, and I always move mine over just a little bit to suit me better because I think it just works on the shape of my face better if I move the part over a little because the part was actually like right here. So I moved the part over just a little bit, and then I worked on this piece to train the fibers away from my face because when I first took it out of the box, it was pretty much a face flopper. But all I did was spray a drop of water on it, put my blow dryer on it on a medium setting just for seconds and one time, and it trained it right off of my face. So I just do not have a single negative thing to say about this piece. It is gorgeous. I love it. I've had so many beautiful pieces lately that I have truly fallen in love with. This one, for me, everyday wear. The cap is so comfortable. This is one of those caps that's just made for all day wear. You know, some of the caps, they might fit you a little tight and they're just not as soft as this one. This is how my other Envy cap fits as well. Just one of these really soft caps. I could wear this piece the whole entire day and never realize that it's on. And you know, I can't say that about every single piece. Sometimes when I get home, I'm ready to get that hair off. This one won't be like that. This is just super comfortable. Okay, I hope all this made sense, you guys. I just now said to myself, go in there and make that little video so that they can get a close-up look, since I kind of did a fail on that other video, just as far as maybe the lighting and where I had the camera placed. So here she is up close. I would appreciate it if you would watch the other video too, just because I did put some good information in that one. I just posted it, so it should be easy to find. Okay, let's look at her like this. You know, I've been messing her up so that she won't look so perfect and just look more natural. You know, how our natural hair would look. It wouldn't just be so perfect. Okay, let's look. Okay, everybody, I hope this helps. Thanks a lot, you guys. Listen, I like it when you guys watch my videos, and if something's not quite right, please tell me down in the comments, hey, I think your camera was a little wonky. I couldn't really see this. You know, my camera placement. I don't mind at all. I actually appreciate it because, as we all know, I am not a professional. And this is what helps me learn, is if I get some feedback from you guys about what helps you to see these pieces. Okay, everybody, I'm going to let y'all go. Talk to you later. Bye.